170 students need to be transported on buses to a field trip. If each bus can hold 35 students, how many buses will be needed? So what we know is that we have 170 students, and we know that one bus can hold 35 students. So one bus isn't going to be enough for the 170 students, so we need to figure out how many buses we're going to need. So we know we'll need one bus because it can hold 35 students. So we'll need a second bus because one bus won't be enough. That will hold another 35 students. So now we need to figure out how many seats will be on two buses. So we're going to break down our 35 into 30 and 5 into friendlier numbers for both of these buses, and then we're going to add 30 plus 30, which gives us 60. 5 plus 5 equals 10. So now we're going to add our 60 and our 10, which gives us 70 students that will be able to ride on two buses. But we know that we need 170 students. But now we only have 70 seats. How many do we need now? So 70 minus 170 is going to leave us with 100 seats still needed for our 170 students altogether. So we know that we're going to need a third bus of 35 students, and we know that we're going to need a fourth bus of 35 students because 35 and 35, as we figured out over here, is 70, which is still less than the 100 needed. So we're going to add our 70 from the first two buses and our 70 from the last two buses to figure out how many seats we have altogether now. So we have 70 and 70. So we're going to break these down into easier numbers. So to make up 70, we know that we can do 50 and 20. 50 and 20. So now we'll add 50, our two 50s together, 50 and 50, which equals 100. And our two 20s, 20 plus 20, which gives us 40. Now we add our 100 and our 40, which gives us 140. So now with our four buses, we have 140 seats, but that's still not enough for our 170 students. So we're going to get a fifth bus to see if it'll fulfill, oh no, I forgot my wheels, to see if it will fulfill our 170 student seat requirement. So with a fifth bus, we have another 35 seats. So we'll break down our 35 into 30 and 5. And we'll take our 140 seats that we already have, add our 30, which 40 plus 30 is 70, so we know we have 170 seats now. So we know that 5 buses will fill our 170 students with 5 seats left over. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buses for our 170 students.